Wanted to make a video of my 98 Cobra that I've got for sale. I've been getting a lot of questions on it, and I think this will probably help, or hopefully help answer a lot of those questions. So this is my 98 Cobra. It's got 82,694 miles on it. So I've owned this car for over 5 years now. I bought it in April of 21, and over those 5 years, I just upgraded things over time. So just kind of accomplished what I wanted to with the car and got it where I wanted, and just am ready for a new project. So that's really, I get a lot of questions on why I'm selling the car and why I parted the car out. So I had the car for sale together. Just didn't have any interest in the car together. I don't think, I like the convertibles, but I know a lot of people that are looking for some bigger power cars are not. So that's probably the main reason I didn't get a whole lot of attention. But anyway, so the car is now a roller. It's a complete car besides it being a rolling chassis. So it's got all stock 98 Cobra wheels, suspension, stock K-member. There are still a few aftermarket parts on the car, but for the most part, it's just a stock clean car. So the body's in really, really nice shape. Definitely not perfect. I don't want to say it's perfect, but for a 98, this is a super, super clean car. The top works good. It's in okay shape. I mean, there's definitely some marks here, some imperfections here, but it works great. It's been sitting in the garage for a while, so it's dusty and has water spots. It's got a scratch in the rear bumper there. Let me go ahead and open the garage here, and I'll keep going around with you guys. Got the keys also. Okay, so just going around the outside. Don't mind these are some shields from my truck. It does have a little spot here, that would come off though with some buffing. This, however, is an actual scratch in the bumper, but still, paint looks really good. There's a few light marks here of when I had the spoiler on there again that would come off with some paint correction. Here, there is a dent right here, but otherwise the car is very straight. Same thing here, the top has some imperfections there. Going down the side here. Tires are in great shape. These are 245 17s on the stock 98 Cobra wheels. It does have aftermarket smoked headlights. Front bumper's in great shape. It does have some few, very minor marks here, but it's got a shorty antenna. Let's take a little peek on the inside here. So the interior is definitely the best part of this car. It's super clean. All complete interior here with the, I don't know if this is a 98 or a FR 500 steering wheel, but factory white face gauges, shift boots all there, radio, CD player, both work. What else? Back seat here. I do have an extra set of rear panels, so when the style bar was installed, the instructions weren't correct and the holes were not correct for those, so I do have an extra black set that will go with the car. Taking a quick look here in the trunk. So the key works on both the door and the trunk. It did have a rear battery relocation in the car, but it's got the factory spare jack, liner, all that's in here. It does have factory VIN matching tags on all the body panels as well. The fenders and the doors have it as well. Let's take a quick peek under the hood here. It does have some aftermarket bullet pedals and I put in there. Under the hood here, like I said, it's got all the AC parts except for one line. I had some long tube headers on the car at one point, and one of the lines fell down and actually rubbed on the header and burned through, but everything else is there. Yeah, stock cam member. It does have Maximum Motorsports cable and a Fior micro click firewall adjuster, as well as a Maximum Motorsports quadrant under the dash. It's got a, doesn't look pretty, but it's a Maximum Motorsports steering shaft. The rack is actually a newer rack. I replaced it, but otherwise stock suspension. It does need the body harness, so that was, the car had a Holly on it, and that harness was modified by Lethal Nate for the Holly. So the engine harness, not the body harness. The engine harness went with the Holly. I was looking on eBay; those are about $150 to $200 for those, so not too terrible to find that. But yeah, in good shape under here. Definitely not perfect, but stock radiators, stock fans, both work perfect. I had these with the turbo set up making 600 horsepower and didn't have a single issue with overheating. There are the factory tags for the fenders as well. What else? Let me close this real quick. The car does have a set of ATS Brembo brakes on the factory rotors, with Maximum Motorsports brake lines. It does have a set of Stifflers weld and subframe connectors. Those are there, but you can see there's like surface rust on the car like this that I see, in just about anything, but underneath the car is in great shape. All the way back here, the e-brake cables. The e-brake even works. Stock 8.8 with a set of 410 gears, but stock diff, stock axles, stock Cobra brakes. Yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, it's a roller, 82,000 miles. Title in my hand and my name. I still have the factory valve cover tag off the stock engine. I've got a lot of these 98 booklets, 98 Cobra booklet. This is a receipt that I actually found in the glove box, which is from the original owner, which is kind of cool, in California. So the original owner bought the car in Detroit and then moved out to California, where he had the car for 10 years, sold it to a guy in St. Louis who had it for 10 years, and I've had it for 5 years. I'm in the Cincinnati area. Just a lot of receipts here I've had from the build, some of this. Yeah. But just let me know if you guys have any questions, but that's the car. Do one quick look around it again here. Stock fog lights are there. There it is, guys. Let me know if you got any questions. Thank you.